Good morning, Mark with Drop-In Floats here. On today's little video, I've decided to go for a hike near Maupin before I have to go to work for a couple hours. And it kind of dawned on me, you know, Maupin's a tourist town, and online there's really not a great source of where to hike locally. There are a handful of places that local people use, so I decided I'm going to do a video on each of them as I hike them and share them with people who maybe are coming out to fish or camp, or, you know, maybe if you want to camp along the river and you're not into fishing and rafting, you like hiking, now you know some places that you can go and kind of get the beautiful scenery that the area around Maupin has to offer. All right, here we go, heading down the highway through Maupin. We're about ready to cross the bridge. So if you're not familiar with the area, I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to find these places. You just come into Maupin, drive down through the only highway. We're going to cross the bridge here in a few seconds. I'll give you a few shots here. It's very pretty. There's the Deschutes River. So really the only turn you're going to have to do to find this spot that I'm going to take you to, it doesn't have a name. It is a legal place to hike. It's on public land. We're going to stay on the highway, cross the bridge, stay to the right, and then right up here we're going to make another right onto the Deschutes Access Road, and that is the only direction we're really going to have to do. We'll make a right here, and we're just going to stay on this access road for several miles. And this is probably one of the more known spots to hike. As this video series develops on Drop-In Floats, I'll show you some areas to hike that are a little less known. So once you turn on to the Deschutes Access Road, you're just going to stay on that road, keep heading upriver. The Deschutes will be right on your right the whole way, and about 4 or 5 miles up the road, it's going to turn from pavement to gravel, and you just keep going till the end of the road, and you're going to come to a locked gate, and there's a nice little parking area there, and that's where we're going to park. We're coming right to the point where it's going to turn to gravel, and that happens right at Harpum Flat Campground. Here's a quick pan of Harpum Flat from the truck. And here is the transition to gravel. All right, just pulled up to the head of the parking, and here we go. Here's a quick shot. Now if you come up here to go hiking, you have 2 routes you can choose from. One is going to be on the road up above the locked gate. I'll show you this right now. You just continue up that road. You can go about 3 or 4 miles, and then there comes a sign that says private property and you can't walk beyond. It's pretty obvious. You'll see it. There's no way you're not going to see it. That's a really easy leisure walk. It's totally flat. It's on a gravel road. Your expectations to get here, it's a gravel road, but a passenger car could get up at no problem. It's not like an off-road trail or anything. It's pretty easy. And the route we're going to go today starts right at the parking, and you'll see an old gate, and then it takes you up to the canyon in a big flat spot up on the other side of the ridge here, and I'll show you the trailhead to that. So that's the starting point. There's plenty of parking here. I'm gonna go ahead and get booted up, and I'll see you on the trail. Oh, before I get going though, I gotta do one thing that's really important. My old truck's kind of ghetto, and the e-brake doesn't work, so just a little added security. All right, just a little change of plans here. Got booted up, got my pack on. Some folks pulled in just as I was getting booted up and went up the canyon trail. I'm gonna dub these trails the Lock Gate Trail. That way it's easy. The Lock Gate actually does show up on Google. So I'm gonna stick to the river road and just kind of hike up that and show you guys that. I don't want to, you know, pressure those people. They're out here trying to, you know, decompress and get away too. So I'm not gonna go hike up behind them. So I'll just go the other way. This is also a very popular place for fly fishermen to hike up. But it's a great place for dogs. If you have dogs, you don't worry about them getting hit on the access road. You can park at the Lock Gate and then drive up. And there's very few cars that are allowed to drive up this road. So there's next to no traffic. Alright, on my walk up this access road here, I've spotted what looks to be about 4 deer or so. The GoPro doesn't have the greatest long range zoom, or any zoom at all, so hopefully you can see at least their silhouettes. They're going to be up on the top of this ridge and they're moving right now. Hopefully at least the silhouette of them showed up. I'm going to keep heading up the road and try to get a little hike in before I have to go down and open the store. All right, another cool thing we're coming across here on this little walk / hike is this osprey nest. I don't think the osprey are around this time of year. I'm not seeing any action in it. But you come here in the fall and you'll definitely see osprey all over the place. So it's pretty cool to see. Well, unfortunately, that's all I have time for. I gotta start heading back to the truck and then open up the store at 10 o'clock. It's about a little past 9:30 right now. Didn't get as far as I wanted to. There was a spot I definitely wanted to show you. You just keep going up this road. Off to your left, there's actually a little cave where you could actually go up there and spend a night, which is pretty cool.